podcast to another episode of E-Ticket Insight. We are at Universal Studios Hollywood again, and we're going to be taking a look at the ongoing construction. There's a lot going on. We've got Twosome coming to Hard Rock Cafe, Lunar New Year, Secret Life of Pets Facade, Super Nintendo World, so much going on, but we're going to start right here at Twosome, or the future side of Twosome, I should say. We now know it's coming. It's been officially announced. It was announced, I believe, last month. It's going to be opening in 2021, which gives it over a year turnaround. That's a long time. So I think we're going to see a lot of major changes to the look of this building. Obviously, to match Twosome, but I think we'll see some structural changes on the inside. Maybe even expanded seating areas up on the top. Really exciting. Well, let's continue down CityWalk, and we can actually immediately see another big change. Its Sugar is getting a complete facade treatment. We've kind of known this has been happening for a while. You've been paying attention. You've seen the scaffolding and the trussing that's been up there. But it's finally happening, and it's going to be exciting to see what this looks like, if it does get a new look at all. And from the vantage point of the city food area, we can see there isn't a whole lot of progress down there on the ground, apart from, of course, the removal of the guitar and the removal of a lot of the seating area. But I think over time we'll see more and more removed. And all the front doors are completely open too, which is interesting. And just another look at the It's Sugar facade work. They've actually closed the whole location. I believe they have a temporary location, which we'll take a look at next. But it's nice to see it finally getting some love. Over at NBC Sports Grill and Brew, there's not a whole lot of visible progress on the outside of it. But let's take a ride up the escalator and see if we can see anything else. So they're definitely working inside in there. And they've also completely removed the planter that was right there. It's possible we can get an expanded seating area, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now, we still don't have an opening date apart from 2020 for NBC Sports Grill and Brew, but I think we should expect this sometime by summer. I would hope at the least. And as I mentioned, there's a temporary It's Sugar open up in the old Element store. It's obviously much smaller, but it's great if you still want to get your sweet tooth. You can still pick your candies. It's still got the giant oversized candies. It's got very copywritten music playing. Still no progress at the old Sublime store. However, apparently Angels has become a Tillys, and I was not aware of that until now. Let's take a quick look inside. We have made it at long last to Universal Studios. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and ding that bell for notifications, as I am going to be posting videos a lot more frequently from Universal and Disneyland. Let's head in and check out the park. That now takes us to the, of course, Secret Life of Pets facade, which has fully been revealed. The last time we were here, this area right here in the front was completely covered up in scaffolding. Hello. Hi, are you excited for that? It's gonna be fun. Yeah, so that was interesting. So it was fully covered up in scaffolding, and now it has been revealed. And it looks amazing. What we can conclude right now by just looking at it is, I believe that the main entrance right here, well, this will be the main entrance. This is the entrance to Katie's apartment. A lot of scaffolding, a lot of the railings, of course, is waiting to be installed. And obviously signage and set dressing, of course, also waiting to be installed. And just taking a walk around the facade, we can see just how vibrant it is. Now this opening is here, and this opening is asking a lot more questions than it's answering. I at first thought that this was going to be the exit of the ride. But over there, and I'll show you in just a little bit, there's a shop called the Pets Shop, and it actually has an equally larger opening. It's a double doors that you actually walk in and out of, which means that this opening right here, assuming that you exit from the gift shop on that other side, on this side, means that this opening is meant for something else. What? I don't know. It could be possibly a meet and greet. Hi there. But I don't know for sure. And we can just see, of course, the facade itself is just really vibrant and really, really stunning. I also like a lot of the dressing in the set. You can see dressing right there. Most of the windows have some sort of set dressing in them. And now down Baker Street, closer to Universal Plaza, we can get our live action look at the pet shop and what I think is going to be the exit of the ride. Now what's interesting is a lot of these doors on the bottom, if not all of them, open up, which means there is very likely a very large space on this first floor. It's not going to be a tall space, but there is definitely a space for maybe shops or some sort of unique interactive elements. And then just to the left of Secret Life of Pets, Mulligans is also down. Inside Universal was reporting that it's going to be down for about 3 months. And then it should be back up. We don't know if that's going to include a retheme or rebranding to match Secret Life of Pets, but I think an Irish pub doesn't really fit in theme. Especially right next to Illumination Minion Way and Illumination Pets Place. So I'm guessing that this is going to get some sort of Illumination overlay, possibly treated, maybe even turned into a gift shop. I don't know, but we'll know exactly in 3 months. And they keep opening that door, and I keep looking. But if you're here on a good day and you see them walking in and out, you can get actually a pretty good glimpse of early part of the queue. Gru's Lab Cafe is also getting some work done. It looks like just some basic refreshing, some paint, but it is much, much needed. And of course that takes us to Super Nintendo World. There it is off in the distance. Not a whole lot of new structural steel has been up. In fact, the past, say, 3 months, there hasn't really been any significant steel additions. But what we can see is they are adding fire retardant to a portion of the building. That's going to be that right portion right there. That means relatively soon we should expect them to start enclosing that side of the building, especially with that scaffolding going up. That's very exciting.
That's a lot of arrogance from someone who just lost the voice.
That's where we do the voice. And you go on America's Got Talent. We do all those shows. That back there, though, is where we do the voice. That building, by the way, is stage 12, historic building. That's where we did so many of the classic monster movies back in the 1930s. Frankenstein, Dracula, all sorts. Let's see here. Okay, the door is open here to stage 18. Look in there. Oh, and you'll see it. I just saw it. Maybe you'll see the glamour of Hollywood. Did you see it in there? That's the reality of Hollywood. Almost all the filming is done on sound stages. And they're not complicated buildings. They're just big, and they got a lot of insulation. So, hey, we've got a Superstore employee. By the way, he's not really a Superstore employee. He's an actor. This is what we do Superstore, stages 17 and 16. And also, oh, there's more. And also stage 21 over here on your left. We do Superstore here. We already talked about The Voice, some of those reality game show Superstore. Let me tell you, we do a lot of TV here. We've done more television over the years than any other studio. Look at this list of shows. Wonderful classic shows. Oh, so good. Look at all these shows. We've been around since the beginning of television. One of the first Jack Benny shows was done.
And I think I'm going to end this video here. My camera's about to die, and I plan on doing a little more coverage of Lunar New Year. I spent a good amount of the afternoon in here. Got to try some of the food. You can follow me on Twitter at eTicketInsight to see some of my coverage from there. Dumplings were good. Dumplings are usually solid. I don't know if I'd recommend the ramen. It's more or less the same as it was last year. Little improvements here and there. I like that Tigress now has her own meet and greet right over there. That's a really nice addition. And I think I'm going to end it right here. So do me a favor, follow me on eTicket Insight on social media. Be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell for the latest theme park updates. And I will see you guys in the next video.